could a person look at their life today and using the theory understand what stage they're in? Because I would think understanding the stage, they could discover the law they're hitting their head against, and discovering it, they could become free of it to move on. Is that true, or?
Well, it's very difficult to answer your question. I've been concocting this formula, but I don't know what the dosage should be. Mm-hmm. I would suspect that people who have such a degree of inquiriness that they can ask that question would be past the turn, or would be perhaps right at the turn. Mm-hmm. And up to that point, it's hardly necessary for them. They might as well get their head in the mud and get stuck, because until you get into it and get thoroughly wet, you're not ready to get out of it. Mm-hmm. Now, I sometimes refer to them as whiskers. So you have these different things going down to molecules, but you could have atoms that decided not to be molecules, that wanted to go back. They're called the noble gases, but they're like nuns and monks who decide not to get married and go to church and go right back to heaven without bothering with all this toil and travail. So I would say if the person knows enough to ask that question, he's in the fourth stage and somewhere around the turn. Likely as not likely before the turn, because if he was before the turn, he would be so insistent on logic that he wouldn't even entertain this kind of nonsense.